Hey there, it's actually January 15 and it's close to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm still wide awake, really tired too. I came from a really long night shift. Actually, my work starts like close to 3 o'clock in the morning and it was a 9-hour shift. And right after work, I went straight home, tried to get dressed again, get fixed, and then I went straight to Eastwood to pick up this cool stuff. And that is the GoPro Hero 3. Okay. That ain't mine. I wish I had one, but this was actually just lent to me for this Dell Your Video project that we're working on. So it's a Dell GoPro thing. Okay. I'm going to talk about what that project is all about. The project is aimed for fresh graduates. Okay. So it's going to be shown to universities. I'm not really sure if it's going to be shown in Dell USA only, universities in USA, or which country specifically, but it's actually aimed for fresh graduates. And the participants for this Dell Your Video project, we were actually handpicked. Like there are 5 of us, 5 participants, and I was voluntold. I was really voluntold. And the reason behind that was because Dell is actually my first job. So right after school, actually not even right after school because I was still working on my thesis during that time. And then, but basically right after school, Dell is actually the first company that I worked for until now, okay? So it was really a lucky break for me. And to be quite honest, the history behind that was my classmates and I, we were just goofing around. Our school, which is an international school, is actually pretty near to the Dell building, okay? And so we were like, why don't we try Dell, just give it a shot. And so we did, and I passed, and I was still working on my thesis during that time, so I have to, pass some requirements for Dell before, I can be, officially called as, a Dell employee, of course, because I really have to, pass the other requirements that they're asking for. But there you go. That's actually what the project is all about. It's a first-person perspective video. I'm going to talk about it later, like what are we going to do, really? So why is it that we're given GoPro? Or, yeah, this GoPro, and what are we going to do about it? I'm going to explain that later on. But again, this is actually aimed for university students who are about to graduate, and we were picked because Dell is actually the first job right after school. Okay, and this is a very huge project, I guess, because it's going to be shown globally. So it's not going to be shown only in Dell Philippines, but also in Dell USA, Dell India, Dell Japan, or what have you. Okay, so it's quite exciting and really nerve-wracking too. So there you go. That's what it's all about. And what I'm going to do is basically like show them. So with this GoPro, I'm going to take some snapshots. We're going to take some video of how I do my day-to-day thing. Okay, like wake up, what else? Make some breakfast, have some coffee, and then go to work. What's your transportation going to work? And then, working, of course, and then, the work environment, everything, your colleagues, and then going back home. It's a first-person perspective thing. So we're pretty much excited for it. So earlier we started shooting, getting some snapshots. Like there's this one part where we're actually playing ping pong, because we also have Dell gym, and then we have the playroom, and then we also have video kit room, and then there's internet cafeteria, everything. So we tried to get some pretty good snapshots there. So hopefully it's going to be a really successful one, and we're going to be interviewed for it. I'm going to keep you updated about that. I'm pretty much nervous, I tell you, and I'm not really comfortable. You know that. I'm not really comfortable taking video of myself, or my video, my face is being shown in the camera, and so I'm pretty much camera shy, so hopefully it's just going to be an audio. But this one is a pretty much big event for Dell, and hopefully it's going to turn out really, really well. I guess that's about it. I'm going to keep you updated soon. So until then, ta-ta, bye, bye, bye.